A couple of the big ones right now. The University of Oregon, of course, going to Oregon State. Reser Stadium today. The forecast in Corvallis, 12:30 kickoff. I'm going to go optimistic here and say limited sun. The fog is kind of socked in this morning, but that should lift a little bit. Game time temperature around 46 degrees. And, of course, up in Pullman, the Apple Cup. A great shot of Martin Stadium there. The UW Huskies going to Wazoo. Partly cloudy, 32 degrees at kickoff, so a little frosty. There probably will be some light snow developing in Pullman overnight, but not for the game. It's always cool to see snow in a college football game, right? Not today. We have some raindrops along the North Oregon coast. Those are going to fizzle today. And what I am now not concerned about, but what I am focused on is that low that's spinning in the Gulf of Alaska. That is our next weather maker, and that will drive a substantial rain and cascade snow event our way as we head into tomorrow. So let me walk you through today with Futurecast. By the way, I don't want to ignore folks in central to eastern Oregon. Your weather is pretty benign today, not terribly cold this morning, and you're going to see lots of sunshine. So you'll enjoy the nice weather today. On the west side of the state, the low clouds and the fog, they linger this morning. And whether or not we see any sunshine here in Portland it's kind of a battle between how fast the low clouds and the fog burn off versus how quickly the leading edge and the clouds from our next weather maker move in. And Futurecast has that moving in later this afternoon, even depicting some rain up towards Calais County, Lewis County, etc. So I don't know that we're going to see any rain here this afternoon here in Portland, but the clouds will be on the move back in even after the morning low cloudiness burns off. And then tonight, of course, we go with rain and cascade snow, and it's going to be piling up in the Cascades later tonight, tomorrow, and early Monday. And I'll show you the accumulations here, but significant rain and snow headed our way. Rainfall in the Willamette Valley will be meaningful. Again, we picked up almost 0.4 of an inch of rain yesterday at PDX. Between Sunday and Monday, we're probably looking at another 1/2 to 2/3 of an inch. And everything these big numbers that you see here in the Cascades will translate to mostly snow. Winter storm warnings in effect from 4 a.m. tomorrow until 10 a.m. Monday. We've got winter storm watches out towards the Blues and the Wallowas and down towards the Southern Cascades and Siskiyous. So with that in mind, obviously Sunday, a really big travel day for folks maybe returning to Portland or heading back to Eastern Oregon or Northern California. And you folks need to be aware that we're going to be heading through some wintry conditions here. So this is what the snowfall potential looks like up in the Cascades. Ski resorts, you're going to do great. This is great news up there. Ski ball opening for tubing on Friday. The kids are going to love that, right? And the ski resorts themselves are probably looking at 1 to 2 feet of snow in the next 48 hours. And that's just one storm system. There are more in the forecast this week. All right, right now we've got the low clouds and fog over downtown. It's 42 degrees at PDX. As I mentioned, east of the Cascades today, you folks are going to see sunshine. Should be a nice day over in Bend. Highs in the low to mid 40s. Arlington gets to about 45, and despite the chilly start in Baker City, you get up into the 40s as well. Up and down the I-5 corridor, most of us in the upper 40s today. I've got Portland at about 47 or so this afternoon. There's our 7-day forecast. Mostly cloudy today with, again, the fog lifting, but then the high clouds from that next weather maker moving in. So whether or not we see sunshine, count yourselves lucky if you do. We've got rain tomorrow. Breezy conditions as well. Monday, the rain begins to taper off, and then the next system comes in Monday or Tuesday night and Wednesday. Somewhere in there could be some low elevation snow. And then as we go to Thursday, all of us get cold enough that there could be at least some wet snowflakes in the air. So this is definitely a shot of some cold air coming in after storm system number 1, 2, 3.
There we are.
We're lined up like flights at PDX this week.
Of course. Well, absolutely. Thanks so much, Chris.